Okay, I'm in tunnel number 1 from Pipestone Pass in Thompson Park, south of Butte, Montana. I was gonna say there's a horse poo on the floor. So this trail is not paved for bicycles. It's gravel. And the intention is that it's mostly used by pedestrians and horse snot bicycles, like a lot of other trails. Notice how smooth the walls are here. Very nice quality concrete. Ooh, here's another one of those little side, it's not really a passage, it's just so if a train comes, you can get out of the way, not get yourself run over. Oh, here we are at a mile marker. Okay, I'm at 4 + 0, 0. Okay. Wait, is that supposed to mean 400 feet from the south portal or what? It'd be nice if they just put it in plain English. Oh well. Okay, here's 4 + 50. Oh, so this must be the one that's 1,100 feet long. 1,100 feet long. All right, good to know. See, this dark stuff, that's horse poo. So horses are allowed to come through here. It's not a lot of tunnels where you're allowed to ride a horse through the dark like this. So I would imagine that might spook some other horses, but if you're an experienced rider and your horse trusts you, then yeah, horse should probably be able to handle it. Personally, I would cheat and bring a light. There's nobody else here, so I can go right down the middle. Obviously, if somebody comes, I'm going to get to the right, let them pass me on the left. The Snoqualmie Pass Tunnel is kind of northeast of Seattle, Washington. It's close to a busy highway, so it gets a lot of people, bicycles, pedestrians, etc. So obviously that one you definitely want to keep right. Okay, I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up, but if you look at the top of the ceiling there are a few small stalactites hanging down, only a few inches long. The Snoqualmie Pass Tunnel is a lot wetter, so it has bigger formations. Hopefully later this year I can get to the Snoqualmie Pass Tunnel and get some good pictures of that. Notice here it's not lined with concrete, it's just dynamited out. Although they got those little spikes or whatever they're called, I forget, to help hold things in place. Notice here the shape of the gravel from water dripping from above, making a little impact area. More horse poo. We're at 8 + 50 now. I'm guessing that means 850 feet. I'm pretty sure I don't own a ruler that long. And then now we're back to the part where the tunnel's lined with concrete again. Interesting. Well, oh shoot, I stepped in, you know what? I meant to go around, I missed. Ooh, okay, I doubt the camera's gonna do this justice. But up there, about 3/4 of the way, there is a nice stalactite. Of course, you can see by the color. Wow, look at that, there's like a little ridge, almost like cave bacon. Yeah, so, like I said, it's not as good as the Snoqualmie Pass Tunnel, but this is definitely a nice little tunnel right here. Come back in 1,000 years, I bet it'll be awesome. I don't have any plans for 1,000 years from now, other than feeding the worms, maybe. We'll see. Wow. Got that steel rebar in the concrete. Nice. Excuse me. I'm hoping, I'm going to go out the portal. I'm going to keep shooting video. I want to pan up, see if there's a name on the portal. Tell us the official name of this tunnel, the original name of the tunnel. Okay, we're just past 11 + 0, 0, so I'm assuming that's 1,100 feet. Why don't just write in plain English 1,100 feet? I don't know, whatever. Ooh, check it out, the ground. See that? That's real snow. So even though it's a nice warm sunny day outside, this is down where it's always in the shade. So there you go. There's still a little bit of snow even though it's May 2nd or 3rd, I think. It's something. Notice we're in a trench now. Daylighted it. No. Oh no, there's no sign here either. Boo. All right, I'm gonna do a full lap. Oh wow, yeah, I doubt the camera's picking it up, but look at the top up there. Look at there's small stalactites and other mineral formations hanging down there. Very pretty. I keep joking, what I need is like a bus-sized scissor lift so I could like drive a bus in here and then lift up to the ceiling and get pictures of this stuff. Of course, even if I had it, I wouldn't be allowed, but you know, I can dream, can't I? All right, so I'm gonna go back, finish the lap because it's nice and cool in here. I could do this all day. It's outside where it's hot, that's a little bit more work to hike around. After this, I'm gonna shoot my vertical video. Since the tunnel is so tall, I think the vertical video is gonna come out better. Here's the part where it's not lined with concrete. It's a little bit glistening. I think that's just moisture. I doubt there's any cool minerals in here. I don't know. Let me go over here to the left so I can show you the right side better. See, look at this. The shape. All the layers of rock around here, they're diagonal just because of the way the ground came up out of the center of the earth. I don't know about here, but I know at like Silver Valley, they say the rock's metamorphic. I took a minerals class way back in middle school, but it wasn't around here, so we didn't really talk about this place. Again, I don't know if the camera's picking up very well, but if you look at the top right there, there's like a small ridge. It's kind of like cave bacon. So from what I heard, it's like the concrete lining. Water reacts with it and does stuff with it. I think they said it leaches out the lime or something. Actually, I have a bachelor's degree in chemistry. We didn't talk about concrete or Portland cement, whatever you call it, in class. Check it out. There's fresh horse poo in here. Like I said, this isn't a bike trail, this is a horse trail. So it's all gravel. There's like none of it's paved, I don't think. I haven't seen any pavement yet. Weird. Behind that concrete, there's some wood back there. Interesting. I wonder how far that goes. Even over here, it's low enough to touch it. Please don't touch it. But here, on the concrete, is mineral formation. Water's been bringing that down, depositing it. It's already pretty dry, but yeah, if you touch it with your finger oils, it'll make it even drier. And it'll slow down the formation process. Of course, I won't be able to use the R word, but you know what I mean. Attenuate, how does that sound? Anyway. Here on the right, there's one of those little holes. I'm assuming it's so people can get out of the way of a train if a train comes. Unless they had a light in there. I don't see a place to mount a light. The Snoqualmie Pass Tunnel has a lot of those. That tunnel is really cool because it's like 2 miles long and it's paved. It's super popular. Oh wait, is it paved or just packed down? One of the two. Anyway, it's a really good tunnel. But it closes for the winter because it has so much ice. Heartbreaking, isn't it? Here's another one of those little side passages, or what do you want to call them? I'm used to real caves. In real caves, we'd call it like a branching out tube or whatever. Obviously, the nomenclature for an artificial tunnel is a little different. It's 11 o'clock. I parked my car at 10, so it took me like about an hour to walk to this first tunnel. Give you an idea how far it is. It's an easy hike. Gravel's a little loose. So you might want to consider wearing boots instead of shoes, depending on how strong your ankles are. You can see there's been a little bit of graffiti in here, and then they've painted over the graffiti, etc. But we're in the middle of nowhere, so, you know, closer to a big city. I don't know why, but a lot of people in the big city, they don't appreciate artificial stuff. They want to destroy it all. Okay, 100 more feet. We'll be out of here. And my light still has 4 bars, so I've got plenty of battery life. All right, there we are, Thompson Park, Tunnel 2.